ये है Israel, which the whole world known as the startup nation, despite being 148 times smaller than India. Has a population of less than 1 crore and being surrounded by enemies. Israel has become the richest nation in the world in just 75 years. It has become one of the richest country because of Israel's military. आज एक एवरेज इजरायलियन एक एवरेज इंडियन से 25 गुना ज्यादा अमीर है. बट देयर वाज ए टाइम when Israel's condition was worse than Pakistan and people had come out on the streets to burn their currency. जब इसराइल दुनिया से आगे बढ़ रहा था और डॉलर में ट्रांजिशन कर रहा था, but it Israel would have changed the whole time, changed sentiments and made Israel people one of the richest people in the world. Why is Israel so rich? आप भारतीय इकोनॉमी को एक सिंपल लैंग्वेज में समझा पाएंगे और खुद से पूछेंगे कि हम क्या कर सकते हैं ताकि भारत को इन देशों की तरह डेवलप करा जा सके. If you also want education along with entertainment, then utilize your time properly. If you want, then subscribe to the channel. It's free for you, but it encourages us to make such interesting video. Israel is a country of paradox. Paradox means contradiction. Things that got completely against common sense. Common sense कहता है कि इसराइल के 3 रीजन होने चाहिए जिनकी वजह से यह एक बहुत गरीब देश होता. Number 1. Israel is surrounded by enemies. On all 3 sides of Israel, there are countries that do not want Israel as a neighbor. Number 2. Israel is embroiled in many wars. Wars mean instability, and wars mean expansion. Number 3. Israel lacks nature resources, of course. It is a desert. Israel neither has a lot of land for farming nor oil, like its Arab neighbors. There is a joke among the Jewish people. Jewish लोगों ने अपने देश को बसाने के लिए जो जगह चुनी है वो वही थी जहाँ बिल्कुल भी ऑयल नहीं था. Then how did Israel become rich? क्योंकि उन्होंने अपने सबसे बड़े दुश्मन को मार गिराया. This enemy is not an Arab country. This is the enemy. Let us rewind a little bit about the inflation. From the formation of Israel in 1948 to the early 1980, due to constant war, Israel's economy has become weak. It was in 1984 when the condition of Israel had become like that of today's Pakistan. आज पाकिस्तान में लोग गैस, गेहूं, चावल और बिजली के लिए लड़ते हुए दिखाई देते हैं. The economic conditions in Israel were also similar. What I mean to say that hyperinflation was happening in Israel. What do you know? How much people are suffering on 445% conditions in its own currency was waning and everyone was dealing in dollars only. Was happening in Israel. यह इसराइल के लिए एक बड़ी प्रॉब्लम थी. But Israel had something that Pakistan did not have, and that was the excellent leadership. Of Prime Minister Imoro at that time. Prime Minister and Finance Minister introduced economic stabilization plan in 1985. Price freezing, wage control, devolution, fixed foreign exchange rate, no printing of money, reduced government spending. All these things were focused in this plan. लेकिन इस वीडियो में हम सिर्फ बात करेंगे प्राइस फ्रीजिंग, मनी प्रिंटिंग की रोक और गवर्नमेंट स्पेंडिंग कम करने के बारे में. प्राइसेस ऑफ ऑल एक्सटर्नल कमोडिटीज वर फिक्स्ड फॉर 3 months and a rule was brought to keep them for 3 months. No one will increase it. They put restriction on themselves that the government will not print money unnecessarily. Instead, they gave freedom to the central bank that boss. You are the expert. You take the decision, and most importantly, they stopped revenue politics. That is, they removed food subsidies because the government has a role in it. A lot of money was being spent. In 1 year, the inflation come down from 445% to 20%, and the government started saving money. What happened to this money? This money is not pocket of any corrupt politician. It is being used for research and development in science and technology, engineering and mathematics. Israel invested 6% of its GDP in research and development. What is the highest number in the world? That is the first secret of Israel's success. आज जैसे अमेरिका के पास सिलिकॉन वैली है, वैसे ही इसराइल के पास सिलिकॉन वादी है. ये छोटा सा देश जिनकी पॉपुलेशन मुंबई के आधे जितनी है, जिनके पास 95 यूनिकॉर्न है और इनके कारण ही IDF यानी इजराइल डिफेंस फोर्स. After turning 18, everyone has to take military training. And here they teach one important thing, and that is problem solving. Like in Army, Navy and Air Force, split-second decisions have to be taken. Negotiation have to be done with a sharp mind, and most importantly, one has to keep a work mind. वही क्वालिटीज एक स्टार्टअप के लिए भी जरूरी होती है और इसराइल अपने यूथ को ये क्वालिटीज मिलिट्री ट्रेनिंग के थ्रू देता है. Because of collaboration, hard work, discipline, and a strong network, this company has become a startup. Due to military training, Israel's youth learn to take risks, accept failure, and try again, and also learn about challenges and how to overcome them. If you feel that this training should be compulsory in college in India too, then do tell us your opinion in the comment below. Because Israel is surrounded by enemies from all sides. Children learn survival mindset since childhood. Some of our children also learn this from childhood. Jewish friends who go to Tel Aviv tell us that Syrians start running at any time of the day, and then people hiding in bunkers under their house. And then when the sirens subside, they get back to work as if there is a rocket attack. So those who are not afraid of the rockets raining every day, why should they be afraid of the risk of failure in business? In fact, they export security, cyber security, antivirus, and data protection service to over 40 countries around the world. Israeli companies do the sale of these devices. इस तरह ये देश सेमीकंडक्टर और AI जैसे एरियाज में एक इनोवेटर माना जाता है। इजराइल की टोटल GDP का 4% फॉरेन डायरेक्ट इन्वेस्टमेंट से आता है। इन्वेस्टर फ्रॉम द गवर्नमेंट आर इन्विटेड. They are given tax break insensitive, so Israel is an expert in bringing money from abroad. This is Israel's second secret. What is the condition of Israel today? Today Israel has only 1% from agriculture, 17.3% from manufacturing, and 81% from servicing. 40% of Israel's GDP comes from export. These include cut and uncut diamonds, electric machinery, medical equipments, fertilizers. You can see the complete list and the breakup of their exports here by pausing the video. Israel has free trade relation with the US and Europe. There are trade agreements which help Israel in trade. The third secret is religious tourism. There is conflict in Israel due to religion, but their economy also runs due to religion. Because Israel is especially important for the people of Jewish, Muslim, and Christian faith. Judaism is a holy place of 40 lakh tourists all over the world visit Israel every year. Israel has a population of about 9 million, which means Israel holds half of its population of tourism every year. Casey Neistat is an American content creator who says that he used to visit Jerusalem every year with his family in his childhood. We have to admire the Jewish community here. It must be so because Jews are spread across the world but are attached to their land. We Indians are also settled in every country. In the same way, but how many NRIs come from to India during holidays? How many people visit our temples? This is a cultural difference, an economic difference. There is also a difference. The difference in attitude make a difference in progress. There is another big secret of Israel's wealth. America. Did you know America has given $300 billion to Israel as aid till date? They get $4 billion every year. The population of this small country is only 0.1% of the world population, plus their per capita GDP is $5, which means Israel is not poor by any definition. But still, it is one of the world's largest countries. This is the largest receipt in US aid. It includes economic aids as well as military aids. In simple terms, America gives money to Israel, and with this money, Israel buy American weapons. Which means Israel is a great way for America to build its military complex. The method is why and how America become a military superpower. Whether the president of America is Republican or Democrat, supporting Israel is permanent. And in return of this support, if America has to eliminate any target in the Middle East, then it needs to use drones. If they want to strike or show their strength, then Israel can do this on their behavior. This support brings stability in Israel and bring confidence to investor, and that is why whether there is war bring confidence to investor, and that is why whether there is war in Israel or not, Israel companies never feel the lack of funding. It does not happen, and due to this reason, despite being busy in war for the last 1 year, Israel economy is growing because it's make the best of the best technology for itself, but also has some technologies to the world and the money that goes to the country when we have come here. He put it in RD again. तो इस पूरी कहानी से हमने क्या सीखा? इंडिया को इजराइल से क्या सीखना चाहिए? The journey of India and Israel has been quite similar. Israel was formed just a few days after we got independence. We have been fighting with Pakistan for the last 75 years. Israel is fighting with Arab countries. The conflict is not stopping at all. So, if the programs are similar, then it is possible that the solutions are also similar. So, what are the solutions? Number 1. The end of revenue politics. Today, we see that as elections come near, every political party throws money on its voter. Some give money easily, some make every woman their sister and ask for votes for them. Earlier, people were happy with free biryani, but now they are not happy with free biryani, free electricity, free bus travel. Everyone wants something or the other for free. This is not suitable because someone will have to pay this bill. Nothing is free. If you want to run a government, then reduce expenses, and if you want to reduce expenses, then focus more on economics. Then election, but focus on it. Lesson number 2 is investment. Israel has invested in research and development. It invests 6% of its GDP in R&D. India invests only 0.6%. This is the reason why there is no innovation in India. In India, the best talents leave the country and goes to country where his talent is appreciated. आज के टाइम में इंडिया में बिजनेस करना काफी चैलेंजिंग हो सकता है. Our system is designed in such a way that if anyone is earning money, this means that is definitely doing some illegal business. Our system is not made for encouragement, but for discouragement. And this discouragement is not limited to Indian business only. This is why foreign direct investment is also less. For any foreign investment fund, think for the point of view. What incentive do they have to invest in India? Are the city has world class? Is the infrastructure has here world class? Would any foreign executive like to live here? This is why people says that it has the third largest GDP in the world. Despite being this is a country of poor peoples because we are still poor mentality. Number 3. Military training. Whether the youth of India get military training or not, we should be taught the principles of military. What is calculated risk? How to deal with failure? These things are very taught in one. It is useful not only in India but also in business. And this is why Israel is known as the startup nation. India में कभी भी कोई decision war footing पर नहीं लिया जाता. If feel that whether the common people in India get military training or not, politicians should be definitely get military training. Maybe only then will they have integrity. Big businesses come to Israel because of their skilled people. India will have to understand this. आखिर में मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि इजराइल बिल्कुल भी एक परफेक्ट कंट्री नहीं है. इजराइल में कई फ्लॉज हैं, पॉलिटिकल फ्लॉ, इकोनॉमिक फ्लॉ, बट स्टिल इंडिया नीड्स टू लर्न a lot from Israel. If India and Indians need to learn something the most from Israel, then it is that Israel people really love Israel. He does the truth. I want Israel to program, but the people of India think only about their own program and only want to become rich. Then why should the country not remain poor due to their actions? और मुझे ये जरूरी मैसेज आप तक पहुंचाने में खुशी हो रही है और मुझे इससे फर्क पड़ता है.